Cool. So, recap time in session 6, which was 3rd February 2020, Monday in Universe. We went to school with Medea. We left school around 4:30 p.m. and while heading home, sirens started signifying an Endbringer event somewhere in the world. Super yeah. During these, super participation is absolutely mandatory, and there is absolutely no truce between heroes and villains. I'm sorry, I'm reading that backwards. Super participation is purely voluntary, and there's a temporary truce between heroes and villains until the thing finishes. So, call Aegis. Dynamite says we have gotten. The event is happening in Miami, and the dude is called the Kraken, who's totally an extremely adorable looking sea monster, and definitely not this other terrifying looking sea monster that I have a picture of. Anyway, Kraken can waterbend and do invisible 2D solid mazes bending, and then channel water by water bending into those, just drown people, just casual drown people, so stuff. So Medea teleports us to the Aegis base, and we are joined by a few villains, Vegemite and the Spice Girls, 4 of them, and they're shoplifters. Yes, and then we are given smartwatches by Doc Realgood, and then we head off into Miami, thanks to Medea. We try to rescue Calamity, but a lot of people died. We managed to rescue Calamity. Um, then a lot of people died, and then we managed to not rescue but probably save someone, but they also died. But then Vegemite flied off in dragon form to attack the Endbringer directly. Lottie and Nutmeg, one of the Spice Girls, heads to go to keep her safe. Vegemite disappears for some reason when attacked or something like that. I don't actually know because my character wasn't present, so I didn't write that down because it's a POV journal. God damn it. Then for some reason, somewhere randomly, Lottie started actually dealing damage to this gigantic kaiju. So we all went on the offensive for literally the first time ever in history of all time, I think, which is 4 years. Uh, but anyway, we eventually go and attack the squid, giant, cute squid, and manage to stab it in the eye, which is kind of ruthless, but it's also trying to murder a lot of people and has succeeded, so it's probably okay. It's probably karma, probably eye for an eye. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, and Solaris arrives last minute as always, as she always does, and gets all the glory. God damn it, Solaris! We always knew you were in it only for the glory and not for actually saving people. Anyway, we managed to succeed in killing an Endbringer. Special mention goes to a ladder. That's it.
It was my ladder, by the way.
It was just an inanimate object, not a superhero. In the end, it was a ladder that killed a kaiju. Just
It was my ladder. Rest in peace.
ownership. Is there really anything called ownership at this point? Is there anything called ownership? Anyway, yeah, a lot of people died. This is this is great. Everyone died. Literally only one villain out of the Spice Girls are left alive, and there was some sort of acrobatic maneuvers that I completely forgot. But there was some sort of shipping scene that I don't remember clearly because I didn't write it down for some reason, but whatever. Then we have an end credit scene of old man Jenkins wearing a mask. I'm sorry, Richard Jenkins in a dark room with a lot of screen, watching the footage and getting excited at seeing Medea on the footage. Yay! And that's about it.
Excellent. Annie, thanks again for keeping such good, thorough notes, even if they are point of view.
What's the name of the school we all go to?
What was it? East Halcyon or something like that?
Okay.
We
So,
should name it something like Lesser Upper East Halcyon High School.
Lesser, upper, middle, high, middle, objective, medium, super, non-central high school.
All right. So with that recap, the news is trying to interview you guys because obviously this is a big story. What was that? Medea is rather overwhelmed with the attention and the news media. What are you guys doing? Who's hamming it up? Who's playing it cool? Who's trying to duck the spotlight?
I'm definitely.
How do you guys handle media?
I'm definitely taking Medea, covering Medea, because Dynamite told us to keep her try to keep her secret, which is I'm failing at, but trying my best.
So when you say you're covering, is like gelatinous cube type covering, or
I'm extending my shape, so she is occluded, or whatever the phrase is, but from the cameras, I guess, shielded.
Okay, so you're trying to block the view.
I mean,
okay.
I am translucent, so they get a shape.
All right. What is the rest of y'all doing?
Well, we were Janine and I were roasting the squid, weren't we?
Yeah, we took home a piece.
I'm surprised that we're feel nonchalant about all the squid as already has.
Then don't be nonchalant. Just celebrate.
Yeah, exactly. We're celebrating as if the deaths were nothing at all.
Well,
No.
obviously it's
Oh, okay, I'll tell you why that is. Because it feels like it is an unearned victory, which I have complained about, but I suspect that is Aillas' plan. But it doesn't change the fact that we, the players, feel that this victory is not earned. So that's why we're very casual about it, because it doesn't feel like we earned this victory.
Nah, just more or less names just don't carry any weight.
Well,
I'm fine with junior superheroes not winning this battle, because we're just at the end of the day junior superheroes, and there are adult superheroes that are way more capable than us.
I mean, ultimately, you're going to have mixed feelings in a circumstance like that, but you're going to. It's something that's never happened before, and to stop an Endbringer attack there's a sense of relief in and of itself. I'm sure I mean, I can't say I've been to battle, but I'm sure if it was in the denouement of a major battle, the wrap up, obviously you're worried about the losses, but if there's a victory, it's huge. So you're gonna have mixed feelings.
Yeah, but you can say that, but I don't think their characters are feeling it, and I think that's what Flux is complaining, that I think Flux is saying that Erin herself, Erin the character, is not feeling the excitement or the adrenaline. She's not feeling it. Is that what Flux is trying to say? I have no idea.
Yeah, we're supposed to have a wake to remember all the deaths.
Again, you're going to have a tricky circumstance. First of all, it's huge news no matter what, and the media being the media, they're gonna go after whoever they can to find out more about the story. And obviously, part of the story is you guys' involvement in bringing down the Deathbringer. I guarantee you, one of the questions. What's that?
Are we gonna get interviewed? Oh man, we got.
Yeah.
Darn.
If you guys allow. And one of the questions they're going to ask you is, well, how do you feel about all the people who didn't make it in this surrender? If they're going to handle it.
Just GM. Don't tell us sorry.
Don't tell you.
Yeah.
Don't interview
show
you?
us. No, I meant make it do the GM. Don't actually tell the story to us.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What he's saying is what I try to do. Have the
Play it out.
scene. Play out the scene. Don't tell us.
Well, and I was trying to ask, is anyone running to the forefront? Otherwise, I'll just have at you.
Nah, we're just doing our own thing, I guess.
So, I mean, while you're standing there, obviously well-dressed gentleman comes, "Hi, Bob Johnson from channel WKUT TV. What happened here? What can you tell us?"
I think the situation is self-explanatory.
And what about you? He puts the microphone in Bunny Hop's face. Obviously, there was a lot going on out there. What did you guys do? We've never seen success against an Endbringer of this magnitude. Bunny Hop?
I mean, to be honest, I just basically teleported everyone on the thing so they could do their job. So
you're a teleporter, and I can tell by your accent. Apparently, you're from. Are you from Germany?
no, I'm from Australia and just not used being interviewed. Could you just move along to someone else?
No, this is big news, huge. So you're from Australia. It's very brave of you guys to come up here and try to help out with this fight. So you're from Australia. What are your powers? And are you team members with the rest of these people over here, or?
Wait, shall we? I just whispered, shall we reveal our powers? I'm pretty sure we shouldn't.
I think
That's up to you.
I'm pretty sure people already has a list. Like it's an online list of superheroes and their powers. So
Yeah, I'm sure there's basically like an ESPN for superheroes that you can go to look up different superheroes and their powers, and some people there's more information than other people, etc.
There's a superpower wiki, realsuperpowerwiki.com. realsupers.wiki.org or something like that. Yeah, there we go. Wiki. It's a wiki site of real supers. Okay, what's the full form of ESPN? Now I'm super curious.
What do you mean? What's it stand for?
Yes, Entertainment and Sports Programming Network. Okay.
Okay, you answered the question.
Supers and Powers Programming Network. Yeah, there we go. SPPN or PSPN. There we go. Powers and Supers Programming Network. PSPN.
And then I'll shove the mic into Lottie's face. And are you a member of the group with I didn't catch, and he looks at Bunny Hop's name. I didn't catch her name. Are you a member of the same group?
Yes, I am.
Are you also from Australia?
No.
Oh, where are you from?
I don't think you've heard of it.
Well, I know one way to find out. Where are you from?
This is going to be a never-ending game, sir.
Okay. What are your powers, young lady?
Well,
Little talker, that one. He'll go over to Entropy. Hello. Are you a member of this team as well?
You can probably just tell from the proximity.
Yeah, you're right. So you're from Australia?
Yeah. Yes, we are.
So, where did you guys come about acquiring a ladder? We had a helicopter viewing the scene, and we saw a ladder being driven into the eye of the monster. Where did you guys come upon a ladder?
I have inventory powers. I just kind of purify a laptop in my hand and then quickly put it back in my inventory.
Very impressive. Do you ever lose stuff like someone might with a large purse?
Many times before.
What was it?
It's just like in anger many times before. It's like seething.
Do you have trouble finding your car keys?
Plot twist, she doesn't
Yes.
have a car.
I lie. Sometimes yes. Yeah, I say I lie to lie about my age.
And so, what is your name, please?
Entropy.
Epi?
Entropy.
Entropy. Interesting. And so Entropy, does your team have a name?
Oh, that
Actually,
Oh.
no. Wow.
no, we don't.
No.
We have
Yeah.
we just recently formed. Just about a week ago actually. So we're still on that.
Well, perhaps a group like you should be called the Eradicators. Anyway, and you, Slime Girl, what's your name?
I'm going to ignore him, and I'm going to ask Madia quietly, like, are you ready to take us back?
Yeah, you guys are ready to go back.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. These guys
Uh,
are getting up in all our faces.
Meanwhile, you do get a message from Dynamite. Maybe I should have sent him along. But anyway, Dynamite sends a message saying that you can debrief back at Aegis headquarters. You don't have to debrief locally. So, meanwhile, Bob Johnson.
His message literally has no effect on me because I was going to ask Medea to head back anyway.
Yeah.
So,
but it's further justification. I mean, you're a good soldier if he said you had to debrief there.
There's no justification needed. Like I was going to go back. Like if they Dynamite would have to tell me that go out there and talk to the people, talk to reporters for me to actually do that.
Well, if anything, it would actually be talking to a local Aegis agency. But everyone's still trying to pick up pieces and, find injured people and all that. So there hasn't been a coordinated debriefing attempt yet anyway. So Bob Johnson's trying incessantly to try to get more information. And at this point, I think you guys all cluster together and go back to Aegis headquarters in Halcyon. Is that correct?
Yes. Before we leave, I will give out our superhero names and go on with our lives back to Halcyon.
Wait, what's our superhero name?
Our
individuals.
Individual.
She means individual names.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you. Okay.
Yeah, not the super team. But wait, I've got more questions.
I think you'll be better off interviewing someone like Solaris. Okay, bye.
Remove pages from Google Doc. You just delete?
Can't you just highlight the page and remove it?
Yeah, highlight the page and delete it.
No, there's this it moves on to another page because of it's an A4. How do I make it so it's just one long page?
Oh, I think you need to format the page. Yeah, I think go into format page and something like that. I think textile parasite. There's something here that lets you do that. Page tools. I don't know. There's something here that does that. Like changes the page setup. File page setup. There we go. At the bottom, third from the bottom. Page setup.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
So like, how do I do this? Just
I have no idea what you're trying to do, but it's there.
just to make it so that it's just no page. It's one long thing.
Oh, you want to remove? Okay, make the entire document a single page. You're gonna have to Google that. I have no idea.
Okay, I'm still confused. In other words, you want to add pages to it, or you want to?
He
No.
wants to have the entire document be a single page, regardless of how long it is. He doesn't want page
Wouldn't
breaks.
that be a print option?
No,
Would
he
go under
doesn't
print
want
for that?
page breaks. He wants to view it in a way that there is no page break. That's what he needs.
It's probably under view.
Yeah, I have no idea how to do that. You're gonna have to find out.
There's under view, it's show document outline or show section breaks. I wonder if you select the other one.
I'll just Google it. Continue on the story.
Okay. All right. So Medea will teleport you guys back to Aegis. And Dynamite comes out and says, "Oh, my friends, I'm so pleased you are not dead." Which
I'm
had to.
I'm going to give a thumbs up.
He goes around giving hugs to everyone. This is before social distancing.
Well, yeah, I mean, COVID hasn't spread yet. It's February.
But it started, but
It started. It just hasn't reached like the renown that it is right now. So, goddamn. Also, remember, this is an alternate universe where magic is known and technology is slightly advanced. So they can probably find a cure before it gets into the situation our world is facing.
yeah. Though even if a large frequency of
Yeah. What Janine said. Double click the page thing and it will do it.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, thanks guys.
Janine, how do you undo that? Because I accidentally did it. I don't like that.
Wait.
You can just
Let me go back.
undo. You can just undo Control C.
It's not an undo thing. It's just a view option.
Wait.
You can't undo
No,
that.
no, you just
you
right
cannot
click the
undo
page
this.
break.
You cannot undo this thing.
Oh, then just make a new page. Just right click and make a new page. I
Every
guess.
single page becomes this. The page break goes
Yes.
away.
Oh. Huh.
Give me a second. I forgot. Let me.
Because
I can just undo. I don't know about you.
Yeah, you can't undo this. This is not a text edit.
I can.
Only text edits can be undone. I don't know how you're doing that because
Yeah, it's just like
in every
so I just
word editing in every like text editor, only text edit can be undone, not viewing features. I have no idea how you're capable of doing this. This makes no sense.
so I just highlight page break and right click it to delete, and then it's just gone. And then I can just undo to make it there again.
No, I double clicked the page break. That's not what you're doing. You're doing something else.
Well, I made it disappear. So
Yes, I don't want it to disappear.
Let's see.
You go to the view and click print layout.
View,
okay.
print layout.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go.
Cool. There we go. Oh, print layout is by default enabled. Okay, that's what it does. Okay, that's cool. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I love it. Thank you. You're adorable. Wait, I shouldn't say that out loud. Never mind.
Even if it's true.
Yes. People don't want truth. What?
So I cannot help but be impressed with the success of your mission. Tell me. Actually, question, I can't remember. How was Cinnamon in a bad way, or was Cinnamon?
Yes, Cinnamon was in the hospital.
Okay.
Cinnamon was taken by the ambulance, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, or
Oh wait, no, I
superheroes
go
that can-
find Cinnamon. She's alive. We didn't establish what happened to her, but she was found alive, but very badly hurt.
Yeah, in which case she'll get transported to a local hospital. They wouldn't send her back on a teleport
Okay.
unless she was stable enough that
Was she stable enough? I don't know. You just said badly injured. You never like specified the injury. Yes.
yeah, we'll let her go with you because it seems
Okay.
like you want a scene with her. So she'll I mean broken leg, broken arm, collapsed lung, broken
Broken
ribs.
pelvis.
I'm going to like as Dynamite comes out, I'm going to point to her and like show like a plus symbol on my face to indicate she needs like immediate medical attention.
Oh, very good. I will call for someone to come up here and I have just the person. And so Snow Angel is called upon. She teleports up and then she teleports her to the infirmary.
This campaign has way too many teleporters.
Yeah, I guess we've got 3.
Yeah, we have 3. That's like way too much.
Well, I mean, we could kill off Bunny Hop.
Yeah.
Fat chance. Alright. Well, so, with the success of this mission, obviously, we need to have something of a debriefing in order to describe what happened. There is, of course, cameras and monitors inside your smartwatches, which will help put together the scene and help describe us. And we will download those directly. May I please get your smartwatches?
I will give my smartwatch.
I gave my smartwatch and just and it's just like having just a Vietnam flashback.
What? What?
And having a Vietnam flashback about how
I'm
all the
concerned.
embarrassing stuff I've done.
What did you do on the smartwatch that was embarrassing? I'm concerned right now.
Parkour fail. Parkour fails.
Parkour,
Wailing to the mud.
parkour.
Wailing to the mud.
Oh,
And then just losing my inventory twice over.
Twice.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna find the thing. 1 second. 1 second. I'm trying to find something that's like ignore me. I'm just trying to find something for
Okay.
Aillas later.
are any of you in need of emergency medical care at this time?
Surprisingly,
How are you guys on conditions?
I have 2, which isn't that much considering all the things. I can just probably just put a band-aid on it.
I actually don't know. I have 1 and I'm not gonna remove it. Besides, I mean, conditions are emotional, not physical.
Yeah.
I have
like-
none.
We shouldn't be able.
3 conditions.
There's no way we should be able to remove that, like unless like we take the night off. I guess like rest and stuff. I guess.
Well, I mean, they kind of represent hit points. They kind of don't.
No, they don't represent
Um,
hit points like at all. They just don't.
Well, why don't we do this? If you have no conditions, I want you to think on it whether or not you think you should need a condition, either from the loss of so many lives or just the weight of the events of the day. If you don't think that applies,
Found it. I found the thing. Okay. Yes, I was looking for this. Aillas, I'm dropping in Discord right now. So if you want, like, if you're thinking of doing this, like, you can like take idea from this if you want to, but you don't have to. This is from the Secrets of Ages. The Agents of Ages playset from the second supplement, Secrets of Ages, which has a thing called mission assessment. I was vaguely remembering that, so I'm like, I gotta find out if I'm misremembering or not. It turns out I did
Okay.
remember correctly.
cool. Well, good job. Well, why don't we do it?
Do it. What
All
are we
right.
doing?
So, are you the team leader?
I don't think so. I think Lottie was the team leader this time because she went ahead, I think.
Yeah, she
Okay.
assailed first.
Yeah, she ran off on her own first. So, all right. All right.
She
You
led
accomplished
the
the mission goal.
offensive.
I'd say the first to apply. I don't think you guys violated parameters. There was nothing against throwing all the contents of your personal hammer space out into the middle of nowhere. So I think you're okay on that.
I think we just have like
I think
do we
it's
get
plus
plus
two.
2? Yeah, we killed an Endbringer. We didn't. We were supposed to provide, just support. God damn. God damn.
Lottie, roll
Flat.
roll 2d6 and add 2, or you can add 2 after the roll if you don't know how to add 2.
Just hit the flat and yep, there we go. Hey, she knows. Yay.
Yay!
She got a crit average. I love crit averages. They're so silly. A 6
All right.
and a 1.
Choose one from the list. Do you guys can kind of look over it, and if you can mutually agree upon it, great. Otherwise, Lottie
Yes.
Lottie can decide.
Please, let's all debate.
Okay.
What
So
exactly are we debating about?
okay, so we have our options to pick from what like good thing is gonna happen. So we get a powerful Aegis resource. The GM will tell us what it is, or we receive greater access to Aegis files. So we can ask a question about something, and GM will answer honestly. We can receive intense training, which that's. Do you want that option, Aillas, or do you want to remove that third option? Because we know we're gonna have some argument because Flux will absolutely like torpedo toward that option. Like he will not look at any other option. We know that.
that's why Lottie has veto rights. But you know what? Actually, 2 potential. You guys had a major event. I don't think it would be I would actually be okay if that would ended up being your choice.
All right. Okay,
but
that's fair, I guess. Okay, third option: receive intense training, aka get 2 XP. 4. We can immediately shift each of our labels twice. Jeez, that's wow, that's powerful. Recover. We
Actually,
can clear up to 2 conditions each.
and you know what? Each one of a bunch of those have 2.
Yeah.
The final 3 have 2 different options.
Yeah.
I'll let you, if you guys want to mix and match one from one of those and one from another one of those, you could probably do that too. If you want to take one potential and shift labels once,
Well,
I don't think that would be a problem.
Time to argue.
Yep.
Let's go.
And in this corner, well, who wants to start? Here, Flux, what do you lobby for?
Are you kidding me? Okay.
2 XP.
Let's see here.
Is it 2 XP?
Actually, I want to gain powerful Aegis source. Actually.
Oh my gosh, you absolute mad lad.
What? What again? I didn't hear. Could you repeat
So
that?
basically,
First
what
one.
Annie posted is like we're just like we're voting on what we want.
Yeah.
In the Discord.
Aegis
No.
Aegis is happy. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I mean, what did you vote for?
Oh, the
I
first
didn't
one.
He
see
voted
it.
to get the first one, get a powerful resource.
Okay.
So like it might be an Aegis car or something like that. So okay. Janine, do you know what you want?
I mean, I want, well, yeah, gain resources for the next mission. Looks good, but I want 2 potentials.
Okay.
Nice. We're mixing and matching already. Janine's doing the thing that Flux normally does, and Flux is doing the thing Janine normally does. What has this world come to? Aillas, what have you done? You've broken us.
We are in an alternate reality. Annie, what do you want?
I mean, it looks like Lottie is going to choose in the end. So, like,
Well,
I'm
we'll have a
too,
little bit of debate.
I'm too lazy to decide.
But see, I don't like making decisions on my own.
Do it. Do it.
Oh.
Do it.
Ah.
Do it. Do it.
There's no wrong answer. They're all good stuff.
I know that's the problem.
Well, Annie, why don't you, if you throw in on one of the other groups,
I guess
might
my
help.
question, like I'm not going to throw in the other group. I'm gonna pick number 2 just to be silly.
Why?
I just said it just to be silly.
I honestly, even number 2 wouldn't be a bad one.
God damn it, Annie.
Do it. Do it.
For once, I wanted you to be helpful.
Nobody's helpful.
Yeah,
Nobody.
Yeah, you knew that wasn't going to happen.
Ah, fuck.
It's okay. Whatever you choose, we all have to accept because you're the leader. Get wrecked, us.
It's
Wait,
not like
what
there's a
did
bad
Lottie
thing
use?
that's gonna happen.
What did Lottie use the tree to hit the endbringer?
What?
Pardon?
Yeah, Lottie had grown a tree or something to attack the
Yes.
endbringer. What type of tree?
Redwood.
Oh, well, wasn't it a sequoia?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Isn't that what redwood is called?
No, redwoods are really, really tall. Sequoias are almost as tall and huge around.
Okay. I'm confused now. All right. I will find out. Hello,
Sequoia.
Sequoia. You are a Sequoia. Okay, I see you. And what are you, sir? You are a different thing. Oh my gosh. How close I am. Okay, let's see. Okay, turns out this is one of those few times where we're both correct. Because a redwood is a sequoia tree. So when you say sequoia, it could also be redwood, but it could also be a non-redwood sequoia. Redwoods are Sequoia sempervirens, so they are a type of sequoia. So it's one of those rare moments where we're both correct. Get wrecked.
I agree to disagree.
Well, you can disagree with objective scientific terminology, but you're gonna fail. But okay.
There.
Yes, but
There.
redwoods are sequoia. You didn't say giant sequoia. That's a different tree.
Fine. But when I think of sequoia, I think of sequoia. Go to your room, Annie.
I am in my room. I have defeated you by already being in my room.
The
Anyway,
line from Futurama, you are technically correct. The best kind of correct.
yes.
So, we've given you more time, Evelyn. Have you decided?
No.
Like, give her some more time. She took only 3 hours to come up with a character.
That time was worth it though, just for Moff
Was that
Dad.
in reference to yesterday?
Yes.
Oh.
I actually forgot to ask like Flux's character's backstory questions. I knew I was forgetting something, but I forgot and I forgot.
Ah, fuck! I forgot to answer it as well. I was mean to get back to it.
Yeah, I completely forgot. God damn it, me. Why?
Hey, what? I will buy Eve just a little bit more time. What all characters do you guys have? What playbooks?
I took a reform and I'm playing a mantis, an alien mantis.
Okay.
I
report.
took a cyan and I'm a alien. It's hard to describe
we're
my
all
character.
aliens technically.
Nope.
We're all aliens, but
Nope.
well, no. One of us is an experimented on human.
No. Normal human.
Right.
Normal human
What are
with
you, Annie?
powers. No,
What are you, Annie?
I'm the GM.
Oh, that's right. Okay, and I guess Evelyn is a normal human with powers.
Yes.
What
But she-
playbook?
It's a Mothman a costume? Oh, I didn't realize. I thought it was
What?
another alien.
No, Mothman is
Mothman
her
is-
mentor. They're two
Ah.
different people. Oh my gosh.
Ah, so does that mean
I've
she's
been
a
thinking
protege?
Mothman was the character.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh,
I've been
nice.
thinking Mothman was the character she's playing. Yes.
No. Her character's name is Bunny Oksana. And Aillas, you're going to love it because she's a redhead.
She's
Are
awesome.
you a redhead yourself?
What,
But-
me?
No, Aillas.
Oh.
No, I'm not. Well,
Wait, I don't remember like what he looked like, but I don't remember. So I can't tell you.
I don't know. Maybe if the lighting is just right, there might be a tinge of red. My daughter's hair is red, but
Yeah, his love for red hair led him to marry his wife who has a gene for red hair.
Yes.
no, I think it was pure luck. But
Sure. You can tell yourself that. We're not gonna believe you, but sure.
so, have you chosen Evelyn?
No, because I wanted Annie to be helpful, but he wasn't like he usually isn't.
Well, it's good to know some things don't change, right?
Not always.
How about we just be chaotic and roll for it? One,
Actually,
two,
we-
three.
Yeah, let's go.
One,
Do
Yeah.
it. Let's do it.
4.
Slash R 1d4.
Do you want to? Let's see.
Actually, no, Lottie.
But
Why
the
don't you roll? Because you're the.
problem is like you need to like consider the fact that we might want to mix and match, which means it's not just 5
Well-
options. It's actually 5 plus 3, so 8 options.
Let's do this. Why don't you roll D4? The first one equals the first one. The second one equals the second one. 3 or 4 means you get to mix and match individually, however you want. Of those two, 2 from the final 3. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
In other words, on a 3 or 4, you can say, I'm going to take 1 potential and do one label shift, that type of thing. Or I'm going to clear 1 condition and take 1 potential. Okay, does that sound fair?
Mhm.
All right, Evelyn, chuck it. D4. So you click that little dice symbol up in the corner and just click D4.
Two.
Mine doesn't count. It'll be Evelyn's.
Okay, so 3 sides? I don't what?
So do you see the little dice symbol on the call it a key on the top left hand side?
Yeah.
Just type /R 2d4.
Or no, just D4.
Just 1d4.
No, just
Slap.
type /R 1d4. /R space 1d4. Yeah.
4.
Okay, mix and match 2 each. Do you guys want to do that real quick?
So what happens?
Actually, that's
Slash R 1d4.
okay. You see those final 3 options. Pick, mix and match from those final 3 options. You can take 2 potential if you want. You can take 1 potential and clear 1 condition if you want.
But
You
we
can
all
take-
of us have the same thing, right?
No, each one of you can do it individually. Because if one of you guys, if Evelyn doesn't have any conditions, I'm not going to make her not gonna make her. You know, if you guys decide to clear 2 conditions, I'm not gonna make her lose out on it. Pick individually.
I appreciate you, Aillas.
Well, thanks. I try to be helpful, unlike some other.
I mean, Aillas is basically forcing my choice for me because I mean, I guess you know, Evelyn choosing would have that same effect also. But basically, since I don't want to remove my condition, then I'm forced into taking the other and mix and matching.
Yeah.
So I have to take
Yes.
1 XP and I have to shift 1 level.
Well, or you could take 2 XP.
What? No, you said mix and
If
match. Like we have to mix and
No,
match, right?
mix and match however you want. You can take 2 XP.
Yeah,
if you want.
but mix and match must happen, right?
I mean, I guess if you want to refuse the reward, you could say you're doing 2 label shifts, one way, and then undo it. I don't care. I'm trying to be nice.
You don't get to be nice. All right.
I don't want to be the mean type of person who would blow up a major NPC.
He did survive. You know, he did survive. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we knew he was alive.
But I tried.
I
my
mean, you
best
can't
because
kill Idris Elba.
that is true. Like I could try, but Idris Elba would literally, rewrite history to make sure I don't. So
Did you see he has corona?
Yeah, and
Yes.
his wife.
What? How dare you? We need to cancel the apocalypse. God damn it.
He'll kick Corona all the way back to the pangolins.
Yeah,
So-
he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
He'll be fine. He's rich.
Yeah, there we go. I wasn't going to say that. I was waiting for someone to take it. I am going to lower Savior because I don't I feel guilty that I wasn't able to save, more people. I want to try to be more helpful towards Medea because she was kind of stressed from the cameras and stuff. So I want to raise Mundane. Yay!
Would that be mundane or savior?
I am lowering,
I guess
lowering
you're
Savior,
lowering Savior.
Increasing Mundane, and I'm taking
Okay.
1 XP. I'm 1 away from leveling up. Woo, woo, woo! Alright.
I just leveled up for that one I took.
Oh, great! That means you get to decide what you want.
Cool.
I
I have
know.
You
no
don't
idea
need to
what I
decide
want.
right away.
I have no idea what I want, so I need to actually look at that. Oh. Furious typing.
Flux, what did you take? 2 potential?
Hold on. I can mix and match.
Yes.
Yep.
So I want the resource like I wanted and 1.
Oh, well, no, you can't have the resource.
Yeah, you can't have the resource.
It's
either.
mix and match the final 3. Each one of those has an option of
Oh,
2 different things. Or,
right.
sorry.
Hold on. Where is the thing? Yes, I
In,
can't find
in
this.
true
There's
Flux
this.
fashion, he was hoping for more.
I'll take. Yeah. In that case, can I just have one pure choice? Or do I have to mix?
Yeah, you can take all of 1. You can take the 2 potential.
Yeah, then
type
2
of thing.
potential. I can.
Hey,
I'm gonna rely on people healing me.
Hey, remember what I said at the start of the decision-making process? What
Yep.
Flux is going to take? Called it!
Come
And
on.
you took it back, and you suddenly took it back. So your claim is no.
I never took it back. I knew
No
you,
take back.
I knew
No
you were
take
going
back.
to do that. I knew you were always
Yeah,
going to
but
do
then
that.
you took it
You
back.
were joking
But then you
all
took
the
it back.
entire time. Okay.
Hey, it's good to know that some things are normal with the universe.
Yeah, the universe is still fine. In every universe, Flux will go for the XP.
Flux, thank you for being reliable.
and predictable.
No, it's good.
It's good.
All you guys are great. Okay, did everyone go? Did everyone take care of stuff?
Yeah.
Janine, was that a yes or was that a
Yes,
decision?
that's a
Okay.
yes.
Okay, that's right. You posted it. All right. Does anyone need to do anything with regards to leveling or anything like that?
Hey, did I do something? Hey, have I already leveled up once?
Possibly.
I don't remember. Like, I need to look up advancement. Oh, I did. I just forgot to type it in the. Okay, never mind. That's why I'm weirded out. Why do I have 3 moves? I should start with 2. Okay, never mind. I just forgot. Okay, never mind. Man, that scared me. I forgot to write it in the Roll20 thing. So I just like, what?
All right. So it again. Dynamite is heaping praise upon you guys.
I thought we were going to like. We give him our watches and we go through the debrief, I guess.
Yeah. Basically, he sits down and obviously most of the circumstances can be explained through the watches, but do you have any information to report that you feel is of an immediate nature and you must tell me? Off the top of my head, I can't think of anything. But a debriefing would be this type of thing where basically they try to get as much information from you guys that you can recollect while you can, so they can look at how to make all the reports and stuff like that. Again, most of the information is going to be on the watches.
And,
but I mean,
probably like helicopter cameras and stuff.
Yeah. Surveillance cameras, helicopter cameras, blah 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 blah. That being said, it is about we're gonna say it's around 6:30, I think. You could have lunch in the commissary if you so choose it. Well, dinner in the commissary if you so choose, or if you need to go home, or contact your loved ones, whatever you need to do, obviously. Does anyone's family not know where they are?
Mine.
Wait, you called your uncle?
I called my uncle, but not my parents.
Well, you stay with your uncle, right?
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah.
Like
I called my
wait, are your
half
parents
mother.
alive? I thought you just lived
My
with your
parents are
uncle.
alive.
But you don't
No,
live with them.
I live with my parents, but I more or less spend most of my time with my uncle.
Basically.
Okay, that's actually going to be an important distinction because, in other words, when you say you spend most of the time with your uncle, I have a feeling that means you work at the shop.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Now, with regards to that, when you work at the shop, I mean, do you think you pretty much work there after school? Oh, and
pretty much. Pretty much. Huh?
Didn't you pick up drives?
Oh yeah, I did.
Is there
Don't
any
think.
current drives that you have or need to working on?
Have I actually no? I didn't take drives yet. I took another move from another playbook.
Okay. All right, but so you're the Janus. I cannot recall. Do your parents know you're a superhero?
No, they don't.
Okay. You know what? Your uncle does. Let's do this. We're gonna leave this kind of up to chance. Why don't you roll your commitments, and this will help us assess whether or not you were supposed to come home after school, or whether or not your uncle was able to cover for you, saying that you were at work.
Hey.
All right. Good deal. Your uncle covered for you well.
Yay. I mean, yeah,
It's the three mundane, guys.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
fine.
the mundane helps, and the fact that you don't have angry. Would angry have hurt that one?
No. It's,
Okay.
no, it is angry. Never mind. Sorry, I was thinking it was like insecure. Never mind. It's angry. So angry.
All right. I can't remember. Is he
Angry.
supposed to get something good about this or just nothing bad about this?
Like, oh, I thought
Nothing
this-
bad at all.
No, this was. Oh, I thought you were like. Are you doing a when time passes?
Well, it fits. The situation fits. So.
Well, I think it's a custom version of that. So I guess like look up the when time passes move and then decide whether you want to do something or not.
All right. Things are going pretty well. You have an opportunity or advantage thanks to one of your obligations. How about Sarah Connor is blowing up your phone with text messages?
Do I still have my phone? I think I probably managed to save my phone.
Yeah.
That's a good question. With everything getting thrown onto the ground twice.
I got my laptop at least.
True,
That's
but
You have your
the most
laptop.
important.
true, but he did roll an 11.
Yeah. In other words, he rolled an 11. He probably got his phone.
Like his phone is probably like turned off, like water got in or something. But if you want to damage it,
It's waterproof. It's an accelerated present. It's waterproof.
okay.
It's the My Phone Generation XR Plus Max. So, but
Banana.
okay. So yeah.
It's
Now
a
that you're
banana
back,
phone. Got it.
now that you're back on the local carrier, your phone starts getting text messages. In fact, there's a decent chance all of your guys' phones are going off because while you were out of the network, you weren't getting any messages. But as soon as it got back onto the cell phone towers, boom, your cell phones are blowing up. Yeah, yours are blowing up from your uncle saying he's going to cover for you as best he can. Be careful. Sarah Connors saying, "Were you there? Were you there? What happened? Tell me everything. Why won't you talk to me? I saw you on the news."
No, Anthony, Sarah doesn't know I'm a superhero.
What?
Oh no, Sarah knows that you know superheroes. That's right. Sarah knows that you know Medea. So
And
she's
me.
blowing up. Yes, and Bunny Hop.
And
So she's
Bunny.
blowing up your phone asking what you can tell her, if anything, were any of your friends there, what's going on. Because now are you kind of trying to date Sarah, or are you just pretty much friends?
I started
good
the ship,
question.
even the GM is confused.
Okay, just to be faces, Erin is completely straight.
Okay.
But she's completely oblivious to how Sarah has a very unhealthy attraction to her.
Does
Well, I mean,
Sarah
it
has
could
an
just be.
unhealthy? Does Sarah has
It's not
an
it's
unhealthy
not
crush
unhealthy
on
as in
her?
not unhealthy as in like she's obsessed over me, but she's like unhealthy because of like how the relationship is taking a toll on her sooner or later. That's the case for any relationship. It doesn't.
So clearly, we need to show Erin the error of our ways.
The errand of your ways.
Yes.
So, but obviously she wants whatever inside scoop that you can give her. So she's blowing up your phone. Lottie's, who is one of the most abnormal of all you guys, her phone just has one text message saying, "Please be careful."
Aww.
Well, they know that you're going to be away. They know you're going to be busy, and they figure you'll contact them as soon as you can, and they know you're safe. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Plus, they probably don't play with cell phones too much anyway. Now, Google also has text messages. Be careful. We're praying for you. Please don't die again. Yeah, how old's your little brother? Would he be old enough to be snotty like that?
I have no idea. So basically, like my brother saw her older sister die before his eyes, and then
Yeah.
she comes back after 1.5 years, apparently alive and changed permanently, and now sleeps inside a bucket.
How old is Daryl?
I need to look that up. How old is Daryl? Journal. How old is? I wrote it down somewhere. I can't find it. Why? Why can I not find it? Age 10 currently. So, he was 7 when he saw me die.
Okay. So yeah, he's.
Oh, sorry, no, 8. He saw me die when he was 8 because that was 2 years ago. Right.
He's just annoying and flippant enough to be like, "Don't die again." Haha. Just kidding.
Probably. Yeah, he's kid enough to probably bounce back from that, awful memory, which my parents probably has not.
And
honestly, it's
course.
possible like my parents are kind of angry towards Aegis for keeping the fact that I was alive for a secret for so long, because I have been alive for 3 months after death. I was back again, but Aegis kept it a secret for more than 1.5 years.
You know what? Yes and no. Even though it's been a while, I bet they would be actually thrilled that you're alive in any way, shape, or form.
Yes.
And they would probably understand if Aegis is trying to get you back your original form or whatever, that they wouldn't tell you right away just because, what happens if you die again right away. So they might.
I was actually hoping for some drama there, but you just completely negated that drama. All right, then, sure.
Sorry, and also you're a soldier, so
no, I know
almost
I'm a soldier. I'm my parents not being on board. That kind of okay. Here's the thing: the soldier, okay. So here's the thing. Generally, how soldiers work is that try to deal with unwanted orders, and unfriendly orders of Aegis and friendship of the team. But here, Aegis is kind of the good guys, so that unfriendliness will never happen. So soldier really doesn't have any drama in this setting. So that's why I was hoping the parent being angry at Aegis would create drama. But if there's no source of drama, then there's no source of drama. That's fine. Kind of sad, but
would you prefer drama?
No, it's
Do you want drama?
No, it's fine. There are other drama. I have other drama potential. Don't worry.
If you're involved, there's gonna be drama.
That was one hope for drama, but if that's not there, it's fine. I have other. Don't you worry.
Oh no.
This is not the only drama.
I saw a soldier in one campaign, and all the other people were very resentful of Aegis, and actually that made it really hard for the team to work together. In fact, I was the only character that would be around this soldier. Everyone else was like, F off. But
that usually happens if there's a delinquent in the team, but here the delinquent is actually nice. God damn it.
Yeah.
This usually happens when the Aegis is not super nice, but here the Aegis is just super nice. So get wrecked, Aillas.
Wait. Miami, Los Angeles? No, Miami is in Florida.
Shit.
Los Angeles is a city also.
Okay, now this is a movie moment where it's the wrong state.
It's actually, I picture this being a bad translation. It's heading right for Miami, Los Angeles.
Ah, yes, Miami, Los Angeles, exactly on the other sides of the entire continent of North America.
It's heading right for New Delhi, Calcutta. Wait a minute. So, all right. And then meanwhile, Bunny Hop's mothers are very concerned, saying, please let us know you're okay as soon as you can.
I think I kept my secret. I kept the superhero business secret to my teacher mom, but not on my police mom.
Yes.
Oh, okay. In which case, your police mom says, I'll tell Ashley you have some after school studies to take care of. Please be careful.
Okay.
Don't do too much that I wouldn't do.
Don't worry. I text back. Don't worry. I just teleported people around. Wink, wink.
Yeah. I also text Daryl and my parents that I'm back debriefing now. We'll return home soon or something like that. I guess I'm back. I'm
Excellent.
Etc. Yes.
All right, Evelyn, how you doing on time?
I think I've got a few more minutes. I don't know. I have no news so far, so.
All right. Just okay. And everyone's pretty much together.
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, even though truce occurs while the Inbringer attacks happen, that does not mean that there are not supervillains who might take advantage of the circumstances while many powerful superheroes are away. We have had an incident in the
Wait,
Annie,
already? We're not even gonna get any rest.
No, I'm not sending you to an incident. I'm briefing you.
Yeah, he's just telling us.
Annie, what was a horrible or who was the owner of the munitions place that Alice worked at?
Stellar Labs?
That's right.
No, it's the Lex Luthor. Yeah, dude, I forgot what his name was.
The one who had your parents kill, your father and brother killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is his name? Come on, I was just literally looking at it. I know where he is. He's on the he's on the Imgur album. One second. He's literally right there. Alright.
A major. It's A major.
It's Imgur. It's IMGUR. Imgur. How dare you try to confuse me? How dare I found him. Zachary Webb, CEO of Webb Enterprise.
Okay. Thank you. There was an incident at the Zachary Webb high security prison where unfortunately two of the three of the steampunks were killed by Didgeridoo, the supervillain.
I can't take that seriously.
I'm going to ask a question mark on my face and create two fingers as if asking who of them died.
Bob and Richard were killed. Bad Bill was in solitary confinement at the time, so he was not present in the middle of the food riot that occurred.
He was
He must be very heartbroken to hear this then.
during a food riot. Okay. Does Daphne know what didgeridoo can do?
Didgeridoo. We're gonna say he's a bull.
That doesn't answer my question, but okay.
Super strength, super tough. Hulk light.
Oh, Hulk light. Okay, you can Hulk out. Okay,
Not
cool.
not pure Hulk. He's Hulk light, with a big smile and a Anzac hat.
Oh, that hat has a name. Oh my gosh, it's magical.
Yeah, it's Anzac, which is
It's a company name, isn't
the
it?
Australia New Zealand Army Corps.
Okay. Didgeridoo. Did I spell that right? Quickly check. Yes, I did. Oh my god.
Didgeridoo.
Did Jerry do? Got it. Did Jerry do? Jerry did it. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
And of course, in the process, Didgeridoo escaped.
Wow. Okay.
So foreshadow for a future event where I'll have to try a horrible.
So there was a food riot and then a prison break?
Yeah, there was a food riot. At least that's what it seems like it was. And then Didgeridoo, who had recently been captured, ended up killing the two steampunks, who of course were not with their steampunk armor, and then managed to break out in the confusion.
Cool. What does he? So does Daphne know that what he normally does, like what his modus operandi or something?
Yeah, he's a very, very arrogant supervillain. Totally in love with himself.
Oh, so he's a narcissist.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, come on, look at him. He's a narcissist. There's no reason for him to go around shirtless other than the fact that he's a narcissist.
Excuse you, with a body like that, anyone would go shirtless. I'm just saying. I mean, those are facts. Scientifically provable fact. Right? Evelyn, can you back me up on this?
What am I backing you up on?
If you had a body like that didgeridoo, would you not go shirtless?
I mean, I'd be horrified to find out that I'm suddenly male.
Yes, but would you go shirtless if you had a body like that?
No.
Damn it, Evelyn! I trusted you. I trusted you. I put my faith in you. In your.
I am a 5'4" young
person.
child. What did you expect?
That is true. Okay, see, Evelyn is obviously a young child and doesn't know what she's talking about.
No, you're just old.
Ouch.
Yes.
Not you, Aillas, this time. Not you.
Well,
You
of
forgot
course.
to say boomer.
Yes, I confirm that I am a creeper from Minecraft.
Annie was just pwned.
I mean, it's not really hard to do. So, it's not really a, accomplishment. Literally anyone can do that.
So, obviously, this is...
That poor horse! God damn it! It's awful! What did that
Makes
horse
you wonder...
ever do to you?
It makes you wonder how they got the horse to fall down like that.
I think the horse
should,
has been trained to be.
Yeah, I think
the horse. Yeah,
well,
it
also,
it didn't
pulling
connect.
back really harsh on the horse's face thingy.
Yeah, I think he's pulling the reins really hard to the right. And maybe that just causes the horse to fall down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably how they trained him. Like, hey, if I pull your head this far, just fall. Cool, thanks. Yes, that's how I imagine horse training goes. That, like, they're like, hey, okay, horse, I'm going to pull your reins, and this is where you're going to go, okay? And horse is like, cool, thanks, bro.
No, the horse probably going why.
I'm curious
All
if
right.
this like monkey was actually alive or a taxidermy. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Or is it a stuffed animal?
Oh, that.
It almost looks fake, you know?
It's like the uncanny valley.
Yeah,
You
that's
mean?
true. It's probably a stuffed animal. That's probably makes
It
sense.
looks plush.
Yeah, that's true. All right, cool. Moving on. What do we have now?
And I'm gonna go grab a snack. Continue.
Okay. All right. So it is now 6:30 in the evening. So do you have anything that you wish to do or a place you wish to go?
For today now.
You think, but in reality, there are no rails. So no matter what we do, Aillas can bounce back at any time. I mean, I'm hoping like that's how I do it. There are no rails on my mass campaign, so you guys can do whatever you want. It's not gonna bother me because there's no rails. Get right.
That's kind of what I'm going for. Do you guys have anything special you want to do tonight?
No.
Or
Well, Daphne wants to do something, but not with the others. So
Mm-hmm.
well, you could do it with the others.
I know, but she does. She just doesn't plan to do it with the others.
Well, I tell you what, let's do this then. If we're going to split up, and that's not a problem, but if we're going to split up, let's figure out whether or not there's anything that Evelyn wants to do first and foremost, since she's going to be on the clock.
No.
All right. Then, Annie, why don't you grab the scene?
If like you have a scene planned for Evelyn's character, like during the night with her like foster family or whatever, or her real contacting her real family, you should do that first, like in case she has to leave, like while we're having our scenes.
Well, and I kind of pitched that, but it doesn't sound like she has anything special. And I figured I'd play it by ear.
All right, then cool.
See.
Okay, so I'm going to like if like where is Medea? Like after like everyone leaves, like I wait around.
She kind of leans on you heavily for help. She still doesn't know most customs and stuff like that, so she's a little bit of a lost lamb.
Oh no, I know. Like, where is she right now? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like, as everyone leaves, like, what is she doing or something?
She's kind of sitting around trying to figure out what you're gonna do.
Oh shit! Where's my phone? Wait.
Okay.
Fuck.
Well, what was that? Like trumpets?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. So I'm going to probably like, is she sitting on a chair or something?
Yeah, well, as the debriefing breaks up, probably everyone gets out of their chairs, but she was sitting in a chair, yes.
Okay, so as everyone leaves, I'm probably gonna go back inside and sit next to her.
Okay, she'll be, hey, what's up? What do we do now?
I'm going to gesture to her to retire for the night, go eat, like stuff like that. Like it's all in gesture mode, so I'm like I turn my face into that flat screen monitor thing and like show the things. It's easier than talking, I assure you.
Okay, yeah, I mean, she is tired. Whenever she does the mass teleporting thing, it's pretty exhausting. So, not surprising for her to be tired. But you guys should get something to eat.
Yeah, I'm going to
well.
pat her on the back and like form a vocal cord and say you did really good. We couldn't have beaten the Kraken without you.
Thanks. Everyone did a great job. It wasn't just me, but I appreciate it. They what are you gonna do now? I mean, I guess we should get something to eat, but is there anything we should do, or should I just go to my room, or?
I'm going to shrug. I mean, like she has, like she can go around wherever she wants, but it's probably safe back inside here. I don't know.
Yeah, she wouldn't. She's probably not. She definitely isn't going to wander off in the middle of the city by herself. She's not going to feel comfortable doing that. She's wondering what you're up to.
Oh, I'm going to say, like I'm going to again do the face thing, and then like show that stretch. I'm going to show like someone lying on a bed with the plus sign on top of them, and then I'm going to show a blob heading towards the bed, basically like gesturing, like telling her that I'm going to go visit Cinnamon in the infirmary.
Okay. Yeah, we can. Do you want me along, or do you want me not to come along?
I'm going to shrug again.
I mean, is it something you want to be alone to do, or?
I'm going to I'm going to think about this, and I'm going to do the thonk emoji face and then do a giant question mark. Like I have no idea.
Well, okay. How about this? How about I go along, and if you tell me to leave, if you need me to leave. And speaking of leaving, who just left?
No, no. She gone forever.
Who'd we lose, Evelyn?
Mm-hmm.
Did she text anything?
Yes.
Oh, trumpets were ringtones. Okay.
Like the most confusing statement ever spoken. Remember the trees.
All right. Yeah. Let's both go. We'll see what we can do to help out.
Yes.
Or talk to her. What do you are? What is your plan, actually? Are you?
Like, are you asking out of character or in character? I have no idea.
Actually. She's asking. She's asking you. She's like, are you just going to comfort her for the loss of her teammates, or?
I'm going to shake my head at that, saying yes, and like if she was continuing further.
Okay, or are you going to, try to? She's guessing you might be trying to recruit her, but she doesn't know. Are you gonna?
I'm going to do a maybe shrug to see, like, we'll see what happens, I guess. Kind of shrug. Daphne has the most expressive shrugs, like, wow.
Well, it's her strength, really, because she's learned to adapt with her lack of vocal cords.
Yes. I can talk, okay? I just don't like to because it takes too much effort.
It's impressive that you play a character so different from yourself.
Yes. It's almost like I chose this character specifically so I could challenge myself to do that. Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. All right.
Okay, so you guys head to the infirmary.
Yay. Like, what's Cinnamon doing?
All right. So Cinnamon is awake. She's getting some pain medicines pumped in. She is getting oxygen through one of those little nose supplies. So in other words, she can talk, but she's just getting supplemental oxygen from the collapsed lung and stuff to make sure that that's stable. Her broken arms and legs are bound up to make sure that they don't shift around.
Mm-hmm.
But they are going to try to get a super healer.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that might be a while though,
Yes.
because let's face it, if there was a superhero, they're probably in Miami right now.
Yeah, and that's gonna take a while. So yes.
Yeah.
So I will probably, like, if there's like a nurse around anywhere or a doctor.
Yeah. The doctor is just leaving. There's a nurse
Okay, I'm
looking
going to,
like she's going to hang out for a second.
Yeah, I'm going to point at whoever is there, kind of like wave them over and point at her.
Okay. The doctor, being a doctor, still is a little. Is one of those self-involved types, so he figures you don't mean him, and he lets the nurse handle it. The nurse comes over. Yes, miss. What can I do for you? Are you friends?
I'm going to I'm going to create a vocal cord and say Agent Nymph, and then destabilize my vocal cord.
Yes, I'm Nurse Perkins. What can I do for you?
Nurse Perkins. I'm going to point at her and like gesture a question mark. Like, as in, how is she? Like, how is she doing?
Yeah, I take it to you mean her condition. Broken ribs, broken leg, broken arm, twisted left ankle, and collapsed lung. She'll be okay in time, but obviously she's not going to run any marathons until she's healed, or for another a couple months.
Okay, I'm going to do a thumbs up, and then I'm going to start like walking towards Cinnamon, I guess.
Yeah, yep. I recognize you as one of the agents here, so I have no problem with you visiting. So, do you have any more questions for me? Otherwise, I'll just.
I don't think she would have any, but because I can't think of any.
Okay. All right. Well, if you have any questions, or if she needs to get a hold of me, you can press the nurse call button. So.
Thumbs up gesture.
Okay.
It's like my most common gesture. All right,
and
I'm gonna go to Cinnamon.
Cinnamon's conscious, and she looks up and she smiles, not a huge smile. She's a little doped up and still in pain and tired. So, but hey, what's up? Good job out there, by the way.
I'm going to pat her on the head softly.
Thanks.
I'm going to create a vocal cord and say, I'm sorry for your sisters.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's still all kind of a blur, but I'm glad you guys made it. Thanks for the help. Because weren't you holding on to her at one point, or were you holding on to someone else?
I think we found her after the session ended. 1 second.
Okay.
Cinnamon. No, the watch declared that Cinnamon was down. This was just before Solaris arrived and did the thing. And
Yeah, it was when the Kraken started to roll over, I think,
Yes.
wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Then
Yeah.
we did find Cinnamon. Like I was there who found Cinnamon, but she was alive but badly injured. So she was probably
Right.
passed out by that point. Yes.
So, yeah,
I'm going to form like throat again, and because I think this is the moment I need to talk. Like we're going to give you all the care you need to get back on your feet. Like my word, like okay, Daphne's words are that stuttery because she has to like form the words like, carefully.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. You mean when you say where, you mean your team or Aegis or the medical
Aegis,
facilities or?
I meant Aegis, but you can, if you want to talk to me, you can always ask the nurse to call for me. Yes.
Okay. Yep. Well, thank you. I yeah, I don't know what happens now. I mean, the truce thing, I mean, at least I don't have any outstanding warrants anyway, but I guess the truths thing is they would have to release me even if I did have outstanding warrants until I get
Yes,
picked
but
up later.
I'm I'm hoping you don't go back to your life of crime, but
What?
maybe consider joining up.
Eh, and of course my browser dropped. But I joining Aegis or
Why not?
I don't know. I guess I could think about it. Can
They
you
helped
tell
me.
me the upsides?
They helped me. I was dead. They helped me back to what you see. I mean, I was just I'm going to form a puddle and just collapse on the floor. Splat. Then I'm going to reform. It takes me a while, but to reform the throat again. But then I was just that a puddle on the floor. That I can like the fact that I can stand up in my own shape and even talk by creating a vocal cord and shaking it. That's all Ages. They help me. They can help you too.
But oh well, I it's something to think about. I really don't know what I'm going to do anyway. So, well, thank you. I certainly can't say I'm going to join right now, but the
No,
possibility.
you need to get better first.
Yeah. So thanks. You guys all okay?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
The nurse has probably seen weirder things being like a nurse at Ages. I mean,
He comes. She walks into the room to do something and see a puddle of you on the floor and go, nope, not really with this. Not cleaning that one.
Not again. Let's see. Do, 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 do.
Well, that's about it, I guess. I mean, I didn't have any other plans, so that could be the end of the scene. And
Why don't we cut over to
yes,
why don't we cut over to Janine visiting her family?
Yeah, I'm coming home with the spoils of war.
calamari, giant
With a giant calamari.
Yeah, I have it on a manila paper wrapped and slung to my back like a big piano.
Oh my gosh!
Like a big piano. What
Yes.
Yes.
So in
because
other
that
words,
is
you're
something
getting-
people normally have on their backs. Got it.
Yeah, I've never seen someone sling a piano to someone's back.
Yeah, you know.
The smaller version of piano, those I think I've seen one
Do you mean
somewhere,
like a
not sure.
synthesizer keyboard?
Yeah, those kinds, the big ones.
Well, I mean, I did find that piano something. I don't know what it is, but it's something.
That's way too big.
What am I
Okay,
looking at?
but
I don't even know.
the awesome thing is he's playing a piano
Yes.
while he's got a piano on his back and a guy is playing a guitar on top of his back. Or is that a girl? That might be a girl.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, just those electric piano that you can haul around.
Keyboard cat.
Yeah, I'm gonna come home. I'm pretty sure both of my parents will be home by that time.
Okay, well, all right. So I'm picturing the two parents kind of like I am. Ashley, when you come in, Ashley's, what the fuck is that?
Oh, it's calamari. It's a squid apparently.
Wait, hold on. Where am I? When all of this happening?
Oh,
You're probably heading home too.
yeah.
So
Bonnie went home with the giant calamari, and both her mother is there. One of whom knew that you were being a superhero, and one of them doesn't, and is very shocked
Well,
at seeing a giant tentacle.
The thing is, Bonnie forgot about it. Yeah, she just waltzed back home happily.
Ah,
Get
what? What the? Why do you have a giant calamari slung over your shoulder? And meanwhile, Jessie is kind of at a loss. She was covering for you, but she didn't think you were going to bring back part of a giant, kraken.
Oh, the thing is, okay, here's the scene. Well, yeah, I mean, didn't you hear the thing that happened with the giant squid? Where was it?
Miami?
Yeah, Miami. I got the spoils of war, and then she just realized what she did.
Oh shit!
ha, ha.
Get absolutely direct.
Wait, are you trying? And Ashley doesn't know who she's more pissed at, you or Jessie.
Well, no. I mean, I there's no way I would be in, where was it again? I forget. Miami.
Jessie looks horrified. And the worst part is you don't get any experience out of it like
I know. No, this one was given by the new kid in the class, the one who was on the TV.
Who's the new kid? Ashley looks like she does not believe you.
She wouldn't.
What was her name? Medina Medaya, the one who teleported us there.
Us?
Medea.
Oh, did you
Medea.
say us in character or did you say us in?
Now I say Medea, the new
It's
girl.
very in character. It's very in character for her to just like mispronounce her name.
Yeah, I'm sorry, she's not from here, right? I don't know how to the name. Sorry.
Why don't you try a provoke? I'm thinking.
Yeah, we were having a afternoon class with my in the library, and where was Provoke? And she came along, and we saw her hauling something with entropy, and I was like, why can't you give me a piece? It would be really funny, right, Mom? Right? Look at this, it's calamari.
And she turns on Jesse. Did you know about this shit?
Wait,
And
what?
Jesse looks horrified. She's trying to figure out a lie. Okay, but you rolled very well, so
Yeah, we were having a study at school, and we saw Medea teleport with entropy, and they were holding this huge tentacle arm out of the entropy's bag, and I asked for a piece, and she gave me one.
They. Damn it.
They gave me one.
And Jesse's kind of nodding with kind of a smile, like, yeah, I guess. And Ashley says, okay then. What, I wonder how you cook giant calamari.
I mean, okay. Here's the thing. I asked around. They say you could fry them with flour or deep fry them. Just I guess you have to slice them thin enough. Cube them,
Probably.
or
Wonder,
maybe we could fry them like fries.
I guess you could have it raw like sushi.
Ew, Mom. Ew.
What?
Sushi. Mom, I don't want sushi. I scream at my cup, Mom.
Like, how do you differentiate between your two mothers by name? Like, what do you
I
call
guess
each other?
oh God.
This is a very important question that we must know.
Just
I
because
guess
we want to see you struggle to answer.
Mom would be my teacher mom, and Ma would be my police mom. Ma, she said she's gonna make sushi with squid. Ew.
Why?
Well, why? What do you mean why?
Why?
What's next?
Yeah, why not fry it though?
Yeah, what you're gonna do next? Make a pasta with it? Like pasta? You gotta slice it like pasta? Ew.
Well, it'd be low carb. No, wait,
I could
no.
really go for some squid eating pasta. Damn it.
All right. Well, do you have any homework? Otherwise, why don't you slice off a little bit and we can try? Are we sure it's safe?
It's a giant squid, so yeah, maybe.
It's a giant squid, so
It's
yeah.
probably poisonous, and anyone who eats it is going to get some sort of very terrifying gut disease that's going to control their brains and turn them into kraken zombies.
Actually, could you? Okay, I'm gonna cut a piece and feed one of the stray cats.
How many stray cats do you have?
Oh God.
I'm pretty sure we have 3 going around the neighborhood. So
I'm going to resist the temptation to have the stray cat mutate into a monster.
Do
but
it!
would
Have a
definitely-
Flarkin! We want a Flarkin! We want the Flarkin! This would explain how Flarkins exist. It's like, cats
What
with
is-
tentacles. Yeah, there we
what
go.
is a
I
Flarkin?
have the picture. I have the GIF right here. Look at it. It's so adorable. Tell me
Oh.
that cat did not eat the Kraken. Tell me, and I will not believe it.
It is such a cute kitty.
So tell me, is it going to be a mutated cat, or
Yes.
are
Yes.
we gonna eat it?
Yes.
Or maybe since it's a kraken, a powerful kraken, I
Wait,
don't
what if
think
it's going
the
to turn
knife will.
into Cthulhu?
Oh my gosh!
Actually, I just had a horrible
Do it.
thought as to regards to continuity.
Do it.
Weren't you? Were you the one who was like half buried into Kraken eyeball?
Yes.
No, that was Aaron, right?
No, that was me. I fall into the eyeball.
And I imagine then you would be covered with Kraken eyeball jelly.
Well,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I've changed clothes at the house the Aegis facilities.
Probably.
Mhm.
So, did you have a change of clothes at Aegis, or did they give you clothes from Aegis?
At Aegis, I changed clothes at. Oh, okay. Now that you
Who's-
said about it.
Whose clothes are you wearing?
Oh, my classmates, cause they, I don't know, they came from the portal all gooey, so it was ew. I throw it out.
No, in other words, now what I'm getting at is your mom is asking whose clothes you're in.
Yeah, I said I got it from my classmate.
Why did you need to change clothes?
When Entropy and Medea went out.
Wow, she's just like even though she succeeded, I think she's gonna fail narratively and just have her mother find out.
Or should we just give her another role?
Yeah, you know what? Give her another role.
Yes.
That she
Yeah.
deserves it.
But take
Yeah.
a
She deserves
negative
it.
one because yes, okay, no, that's a joke.
Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
gosh,
the
this
thing
is
is,
a cute Cthulhu.
Up the ante. Up the ante.
Up the
Okay.
ante.
so
Yeah.
so
Oh.
Get absolutely wrecked.
All right, so which do you prefer on this one?
where's the list again? Sorry. Basic
Oh,
moves.
that's okay. It showed up here. Boing. All right, so they can stumble, you take +1 forward against them. They err, you gain a critical opportunity, or they overreact, you gain influence over them.
Where was it? Provoke, right? They stumble, you take 1 for against. They gain a critical opportunity. They overreact, you gain over. So what's that? Choose one, right? Um. mm, Um. Maybe they stumble, and I take 1+1 forward against them.
Okay, now she's starting to look a little leery of your stories. Because
Oh, come on.
you've had 2 tall tales back to back. And you didn't provide a very good explanation with regards to the second one.
Yeah, I mean, tentacle juice. I motioned to the. I,
So wait. They came back and you had to get their clothes? I'm confused.
oh no, this one is from my other classmate who is studying with me in the library
Did you have an accident?
with the tentacle. Yes.
Actually, that definition sounds pretty good.
I had to cut the tentacle, so I made a mess.
Well, do you need to change clothes? You probably do. You probably smell like
Yeah.
Kraken tentacle.
Yeah. I'll think about it. Please don't make sushi.
Why don't you take a shower
Yeah.
after you go feed a sample to a stray cat?
Yes.
I'm tempted to make it a random roll. What do you guys think?
Oh, make it a random roll, please.
Do it. Do it.
Does that work for you, Annie?
Wait, you're the GM. Don't ask me. This is your
Oh,
campaign.
Annie's mooted. Flux.
Hmm?
High or low? Is high bad or low bad?
For what?
We're gonna make a
For the-
random roll as to whether or not eating Kraken tentacle is
Going to
Good
be
for
good
you.
at
Cause-
that. Nice. Do it. Do it.
so.
I
I'm
mean,
letting Flux
following-
call
following-
high or low.
I mean, following D&D logic, a high will mean so high is good.
High is good. Okay, why don't you then, following D&D logic, why don't you roll a D20?
Okay, how
High
how
meaning
much-
good as in
how much danger does
harmless.
she have?
What?
How
Oh,
much danger does she have?
No, this is just a flat D20.
this is
No,
just
no,
random.
I'm trying to make my own rules here. How much danger does she
I have 0 danger.
have? Okay, then 15. You only have 15 and up is good.
Wait, what?
Well,
I'm trying to make my
I'll
it's my own rule.
Sure. There's a greater chance to have a flurkin. Do it.
no, and necessarily bad might not be Flarkin. Flarkin
Okay.
though will be
Awesome.
really low.
Flarkin
But you know,
would
it might
be-
just be poisonous,
Crit,
or something.
a crit 20 would be a flurkin. You'd get a pet kitty that's basically a flurkin.
No.
Okay.
Crit 1 would be a
Crit
Flarkin.
1 will be
Wait, a
flurkin.
flurkin isn't a good outcome? How dare you? Dare you?
10 below would be poisonous. Right?
Something like that.
We'll see.
We'll kind of
Go.
look at
Do
it.
it.
Roll your d20.
Do it.
Something like a 12 or something just tastes bad.
Mm-hmm.
DC 15. It's a
I'm sorry.
DC 15.
Janine, do you want to roll it or do you want me to?
Oh, I'll roll it.
Do it.
1d20. 5.
Get absolutely slime balled.
Ooh, 5 is pretty bad. Maybe
The
not.
cat's
Yeah.
going to hark slime all over you before it dies. Painfully.
She commits vomit.
It commits vomit.
She commits a spew forth.
It commits a vomitary comet. Okay. That's enough.
Okay. So the cat sniffs it, takes a bite, goes,
Okay, spit it out. Spit it out. I will drop the cat head.
It dead. It did so. It did.
Nope, the cat is not dead, but the cat looks very unhappy.
Oh no. The
I-
cat's going to scratch you.
Okay, I will immediately teleport back to the kitchen and say, about that, Mom. I think we have to burn it.
Burn it?
Yeah,
Well, I
think
understand you don't want sushi, but you don't have to burn it.
No, Mom. I tried to feed it to one of the cat outside, and I think it's poisonous.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why don't you
so-
put it wrap it in a couple double bags and throw it away? You know
Yeah,
what? While we're at it,
Yeah.
shoot, this is a little after the fact. I'm tempted to make you take a powerful blow from being an eyeball goo,
Do it. Do it.
but it's a
Okay.
little after the fact.
True. You can't do
Let's do it. See what happens, and we'll see if we can make it work narratively.
It could be
Powerful
it could be a long-term effect of being in eyeball goop.
Yeah, it could have been extended exposure.
Oh my
An
god.
8.
Oh, you have 2 conditions. Oof, man. It's a major oofage.
All right, so what would you choose out of the list of take a powerful blow?
Wait, sorry, I'm looking at the list. For blow, where is it? Choose one from below. Less of verbally give guard your struggle past the pain.
Do it.
And get marked 2 conditions. You know what? Since I'm really stupid and my mom is right in front of me, I'll struggle past the pain.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
Ow.
where your body was covered in goo, whatever, you start to feel a little itchy and
Yeah. I'm marking afraid and guilty because I'm give me that. Mom, give
Are
me.
you okay?
I'm starting to feel really itchy. Okay, let me bag that.
Okay. Do you why don't okay, you had that stuff on your back. Why don't you go take a shower and I'll throw this away, okay?
Yes, Mom.
Uh,
I will.
okay.
Go to the bathroom.
Did anyone else take home giant calamari?
Yes, Entropy did.
Oh yeah, good times.
Wait, what did I have?
Nothing.
That laugh.
Now, okay, so you head up to take a shower, which I'll actually, now you took 2 conditions or whatever. Clear one of them.
Okay.
The shower will help ease things. However, you're a little, almost like a little bit of a rash type deal.
Yeah,
We'll say.
I'm gonna remove insecure. Would that make sense, right?
Now, here's a question. You have some information that entropy does not.
Mm-hmm.
Do you share? Or do you just not think about it?
I think she would have forgotten about it.
Okay.
Nice.
Entirely.
That's
forgotten
fair.
about it.
That's fair.
Because the thing is, she only see entropy cutting the thing. She didn't see him put the thing inside the bag, so there's no cue that
It's actually probably just loose inside his hammer space.
Yeah, so I don't have visual that would remind me that he took one home.
Okay. So speaking of which, should we cut to said entropy?
Yep. I'm just sad because we don't have calamari and everything is itchy.
Well, I mean, if you had a seafood allergy, everything would be itchy too. So
Yeah.
maybe that's it. Maybe you just have a seafood allergy.
Yeah, I told my mom, I think I have a seafood allergy, Mom.
Oh no. Take some Benadryl.
Yeah, well, how many tablets should I take?
Read the box, but probably 2.
I'll take 3 then.
Well, let's see. If in Australia they have Vegemite, maybe it's Vegadrill.
Do it.
All right, so why don't we cut over to, say, Entropy, who's playing NGU Idol.
He's obviously idle.
Hmm.
I'm here.
Hello. So what do you do? It's about 7 o'clock in the evening.
Your family scene, woo! Oh no, Sarah
It's
Connor.
7 o'clock in the evening.
I forgot.
It's 7
Oh,
o'clock
7
in the
o'clock.
evening. So what do you do at this point?
Going home, I
your
guess.
your uncle covered for you. So you are going home?
Yeah, they thankfully had like emergency. They had like easy, what you call it, easy washing machine kind of thing.
You had a washing machine kind of thing?
No, they just had a washing machine, and I could just dry it myself. Dry the clothes myself.
Okay. Now your clothes weren't nearly as badly hit. But tell me, what are you going to do with your giant piece of calamari?
I don't know, just maybe like put it in the fridge as a memento in the deep freezer.
Did you put it on the bakery's deep freezer?
I plan to. I'll probably just like put it
Do it.
as like just like have my I'll just train myself to put it to freeze it all night.
Well, welcome. Your uncle greets you. Welcome back. I'm glad you're okay. How'd it go? How'd it go? Obviously, you made it out safely. Are you hurt?
There was some self-humiliation, but I got pretty unscathed, honestly.
Well, thank God for that. All right. Well,
It was my ladder, by the way, that took down the endbringer.
really? Well, good job. Actually, we don't have a picture of your uncle, do we?
Nope.
We have a picture of Sarah Connor, but that's it. Oh, speaking of which, did you reply to Sarah? All of her text messages?
What did she text me?
What can you tell me? Were your friends there? How is everyone okay? Each one of these is a different text. Why won't you talk to me? She doesn't know you were there.
I just reply back. On the way back to the bakery, I just say, "Sorry, phone was off. It was what happened?
Sarah
happened?"
clearly will be burnt forever and become a supervillain in time. This is just happening. This is her origin story. This entire game is just the origin story of how Sarah Connor became the Terminator in the end.
Actually, if we really want to be goofy, what we do
That's
is
actually a new Terminator movie, isn't there?
there's always
Oh
a
my
new
There's
Terminator
always a
movie.
new Terminator movie. No Terminator movie after the second one has been good. These are just facts.
Second one was
Yeah, the second one was the best. Like the best. Yes.
Damn.
They should just let it end. But no, you have to keep going.
Yep.
Get all the money and then make shitty movies and ruin
As
characters.
soon as you tell her that your phone was off, she calls you.
Ring ring.
I love it.
So you're
Every
not
time
answering?
Flux says ring ring.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Your phone was off. Didn't you
Yes,
hear the
is that not natural?
Didn't you hear the klaxon? Weren't you wondering what's going on? I mean, you've got friends that are superheroes. And how could your
They
phone
told
be
me
off this entire time?
well, they have other way. I got the message back from them. No, sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna say this. What I meant to say is, yeah, they before I turned my phone off, they assured me that they were gonna be alright. And when I turned on my phone, they were alright. So no harm done.
Harm done. Who all was there? What happened? Were they a big part of it? Did they get to see this monster?
Don't know. I wasn't there. You probably know more than I do.
Apparently, if you turn off your phone in the middle of an Endbringer attack.
TV was on all the time. Hey, they were on TV, by the way. Something on maybe on the it was on a what is it, a small TV show? Is it on a
No,
small news?
well, it would have aired all over, but now whether or not their interview, honestly, their interview will probably be shown a little bit later.
Well, at least I want some mention of my ladder, okay? I want some consolation.
I can just picture it right now. And the monster was ultimately brought down by a ladder. We're still unsure as to how a ladder ended up in the middle of this battlefield, but
Wait,
or no, better yet.
Didn't Bob Johnson know about it?
Actually, better yet, Bob Johnson did know about it. Well, better yet is here are the news footage of WKUT TV's captures showing this young superhero named Entropy twice losing all the contents of some sort of hidden portable hole or something. It obviously good footage here. Wait, this is going to make the super bloopers.
There's gonna be memes of ladders.
Ladder memes become like the new kind of memes on new Halcyon verse. So it's like, who would win? Who would win? An army of ages and world's finest superheroes, one tiny ladder. Now I need to make that. God damn it! I need to make that meme now. Okay. Who would win meme template? Where is that?
Do it.
I'm
It's
going
my
to do
ladder.
Doing meme template. I need the who would win meme template. I found it. It's awful. I hate it. I should. I will do it. I hate that.
Yeah. They're gonna have gifs of his bag always, or his all of his contents of his hammer space spewing out like a
There, non-binary.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
Chillax.
There.
Chillax.
I have to.
Chillax.
I have to.
Okay. Chillax, bro. Chillax. That one.
So yeah, about the call.
Yeah. So how could you have your phone off? Yeah, you. I'm
Exactly,
thinking you need to try a provoke check in order to, because your story is not perfect.
Shit. Right. Where is rope? Submit. Ha.
Nice.
Get
No experience for you.
absolutely dominated.
So, I guess what were you at the bakery and maybe did
Yeah, in the confusion, and everyone was like crowding around. I accidentally spilled chocolate all over my phone, and had to kind of put it in the special. I had to put it in the special solutions to save it.
I guess that makes sense. So, all right. Here's your homework assignment for the day. You need to find out which of your friends were involved and give me the inside scoop as best you can.
Are you serious? Why don't you do it yourself?
Yes.
Because I don't know superheroes.
You know Bunny Hop.
Fine.
I know
What do you
Bunny
even need them for? Are you part of the news section of the school or whatever?
Huh?
What?
What?
I said, why do you even need them? Are you suddenly part of the news club or something?
No, but I want to know. Wouldn't if you had someone that had inside information on something, wouldn't you want to know? In fact, I'm surprised you wouldn't want to know.
Well, they've had. Have you not seen the news though? After it, a lot of people died. I'm pretty sure they need some time to recover before some more interviews come and trust their mics to their faces.
Yeah, but friends talk to friends.
And friends let other people rest. And friends and friends know when it's time to be friends for each other.
Ooh, barn.
You telling me I'm a bad friend?
No, I'm just
Yes!
telling you that they just need time.
Yes.
They just need time to recover.
Yes.
I'll tell you what.
Alright,
I'll maybe
I'll talk to
tomorrow.
you.
Tomorrow is at the latest. They
That's
can probably tell me.
I'll talk to you later. She sounds like her feelings are a little hurt.
Oh, good. She needs to know her place.
Jeez.
Oof. The absolute domination. It's just absolute.
Wow. You know who your friends are and who your friends aren't.
Yeah. Okay. There's a point where you have to actually put some more time to yourself instead of your friend, and you need to call them out on their bull.
Damn, son. Damn. Just absolutely annihilation.
All right. Hey, see you later.
Dude. Alright, it's time to go to the bakery. Fast forward. Raymond.
All right. So you head to the bakery. You just
So yeah, fast forward with Raymond just asking about everything.
yeah. So your uncle wants to know some of the scoop and what, or I guess your. So do you put the squid in a freezer?
Yep.
Nice.
Good.
It's like
Yeah,
just like
that's
just
not going to come
open.
back ever again. Let's see. Squid in.
Definitely not an important detail we need to ever worry about. Ever. Not gonna happen. Never.
Yeah, you kind of forgot you're in establishment that serve food.
Oh right.
That's fine. Just put it in the
Listen,
freezer.
okay. Let's say it's the empty freezer that it's the empty freezer one.
Yeah, because at a bakery you keep an empty freezer around.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
feels
it's-
like meta knowledge. That feels like meta.
Nope. You put it in the freezer, and I'm sure this won't come back to haunt you in any way, shape, or
Absolutely not.
So as you put it in the freezer, in fact, your uncle's like, "What is that?"
I cut off a piece of it for what do you call it? A memento.
Oh my gosh! So that's part of the Kraken.
About a grain of sand to us, I guess.
Well, yeah, obviously the Kraken is gigantic, but meanwhile the slice you cut off was decent size, right?
Just like kind of like the size of a lap, I guess. Closed lap. That kind of size.
A closed lap.
Closed laptop.
Oh, okay. All right, so about the size of a hardback school book, textbook.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I am not like a bunny hop who wanted to go for a whole tentacle tip.
True. All right. Should we get ready to wrap here?
Yes. Would you want to wrap it here?
I think so. This way, everyone's had their little scenes wrapped up, kind of setting things up, and then we don't have latte. So,
Mm.
and it gives me food for thought that
And bad
Yeah,
food
that-
for the people.
kitty cat.
Yeah.
All right. Shall we do some end of session moves?
Should
Yes.
should we? It's like it feels like a slice of life episode.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a real big episode, but I'm open to the idea of. I'm curious of you guys' opinion.
Hey, what
Do you
kind
want
of
to
do-
good question? What kind of ladder it was?
It
Was it an extension ladder or was it a straight ladder
Like, do you have a picture of a
eh.
ladder? Like
or a folding ladder?
yes. What kind of
It's
ladder?
it's a folding ladder. A folding
It's-
ladder.
So
It's
Okay.
an aluminum folding ladder.
Tips the
So
tips
like
are
like
very.
an A-frame type ladder.
is it an
I have
A-frame
no idea
ladder or
about
a
these ladder connotations.
normal ladder? Like, oh, okay. Is it like just
Yeah.
this ladder? One second. Let me take a picture.
This is an A-frame type ladder,
And this
or at
is
least
just
what I call it A-frame.
a normal ladder.
Yeah, it's the one Annie posted.
Oh, the second one. Okay, good. Then I need to
Okay.
change. It's not a woody boy. It's a metal boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one second. I'm almost done. Okay, I'm almost done with the meme. The meme is great and amazing. It's so terrible. I love it and I hate it.
You're making a meme. This is great.
I am making a meme. You better believe.
Now, do we?
I
Annie,
think
do you
you
wanna
may
do
need to.
any-
I think you may need to pin this. These are the kind of memes that would flood the internet of this world following this situation.
Okay, now could you make me a meme that Solaris is holding the ladder as a weapon?
Dude, you expect way too much of my memeing skills.
Well, actually, why don't you just have a picture of Solaris, and she's saying, "Take me to your ladder."
I have nothing to say to this, so I'm not going to.
or make a comparison meme about Thor's hammer and a ladder.
I can't handle it. Okay, see, these are the kind of memes that would happen around the world, but I'm too lazy to do it. So okay, using a ladder as Thor's hammer. Okay. Oh no, wait, Thor
Yeah.
with a ladder. Let me see if I can find that.
And a meme of Entropy just saying it was my ladder.
Too bad I didn't say that on camera.
Actually,
That's
you know what?
amazing.
I can see it right now. Whoever the manufacturer of that ladder is, they're gonna want your permission in order
Yes.
to have a new Kraken brand ladder
Yes.
or Kraken killer ladder.
Oh, awesome!
Yes. Yes.
All the
Kraken
kebab money.
Kraken crackers.
I'm pretty sure people saw that ladder when you spilled your bag, so
Twice.
twice.
Yeah, people know it's my ladder, but I won't. But the meme that associated with it's my ladder. By the way, it won't come up.
Wait, I forgot which server we're posting in. My bad.
Oh, you know what would be funny would be Entropy accidentally spilling his bag and people cropping Solaris next to him and saying, "Give me my ladder."
Yep, these are the memes that would appear in the world following this incident. You know this, Will.
I wish I had Photoshop on this machine.
I need to find. I found it. I found the picture I was looking for. Aillas, I'm sure you've seen this scene. I'm sure you have.
Oh yeah, that was a great.
Yeah.
It's a great scene. Yes.
What
Oh.
which one was that? Was that Rumble in the Bronx?
I think yeah. I think that was Rumble in the Bronx.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
there's
I mean he spins it all around. He jumps through it. Of course, the outtakes is cool too. He ends up
Yeah.
drilling his
Yeah.
head.
Yep. You know, just casual. No, is
And-
it? No, this is the ladder fight is First Strike. Is that what it was?
Oh, maybe.
Or maybe Solaris doing the WWE SmackDown with the ladder.
Oh my god, it's beautiful.
Oh, I have another meme for Entropy. It's just say him and it's a meme of him losing his shit, and then it's just say if you need weapons, look for this guy.
What?
If you need weapons for mass destruction, look for this guy, and it's the picture of Entropy stealing his bag.
Is Bunny making these memes and releasing them anonymously on the internet?
Yes.
Is there a subreddit called R Real Super Memes?
Oh, you mean superhero memeing each other? Yes.
Yes, real superhero memes. Yeah, you know, this is what we don't have in superhero media. We need memes, okay? Like, we need people to appreciate memery, the powers of memes.
I'm pretty sure Bunny Hop would have a Twitter and she's just posting that.
Yeah.
She's just
And
Perfect.
now I'm
shit
distracted
posting.
watching Jackie Chan's ladder fight.
I mean, it's a good scene.
It's a great scene. Like, Jackie Chan's combat scenes are amazing.
Yeah, I mean they're so well choreographed. Is he
Yes.
finally stopped making movies, or is he still doing it?
No,
No, he's still
I
going.
think
He's still going.
he's still doing, but he's making mostly like Hong Kong movies now. Like no longer
Okay.
a part of like Hollywood, I think. In like any
Well,
serious
he
capacity.
was never fond. He was never.
He
fond
was
of Hollywood
never really
anyway.
fond of Hollywood. He just used it to get money to make movies he really wanted, which was like Hong Kong movies. You know, I appreciate that.
Which is way better. Which is way more action packed. by the
Honestly,
way.
yes. Like, yeah. Like, he knows how to do action. Seriously. Very few,
Oh yeah, I mean it is.
very few
It
people
is-
know how to make action as good as, like, you know, Jackie Chan.
So many people in Hollywood seem like, or you're pretty sure if you were to actually meet them, they're jerks. And honestly, I can tell that he seems like someone who would just be a fun person to know. You know, he would just a good timey person. Apparently, he likes doing Elvis and Elvis karaoke and stuff.
So you're saying he's basically Keanu Reeves but from Hong Kong?
No, he can act better than Keanu Reeves.
God damn it. Oof, the barn. The barn.
No,
Okay.
now I wouldn't be able to sleep before posting a meme.
Do it.
All right.
Don't let your memes be dreams.
Do we want to do a end of session move or no?
Oh yeah, she's not here. I guess not. I don't know. I mean, we did do the whole debrief scene, I guess.
That's true. The debrief, and you got chances for experience and stuff on that. So, all right, we can hold off on the end of session.
Oh man, the lander scene is so good. God damn it.
Let's see. I need to find a picture for inspiration.
What the fuck? Oh.
All right. As a closing scene, you see several superheroes surveying the outside wall that didgeridoo broke out of the prison.
Nice.
And one of them is a superhero in basically gold lame, which is shiny shiny. Let me see how do you spell lame?
Is it gold leaf?
Gold lame?
It's gold fabric.
Gold lame?
Is it in Japan? Is it the one made in Japan?
Here. Basically this type
You have
of.
like a picture of the guy?
I want to find a picture of the guy, but he's wearing an outfit that's like this guy's hoodie.
Okay.
So if you find a good gold lame superhero, let me know.
I don't
Anyway.
know what the word is. Can you write it down? Because I'm just writing gold lame.
It's probably easier to say
I think
gold
it's
leaf.
lame with 2 M's, basically.
It's probably easier to say gold.
Lamb. Okay, lamb. Let's see, lamb.
Oh, I guess it is lame. It's pretty much spelled lame.
Gold lame. Alright.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So lame ain't an MP3 encoder?
I'm sorry, say that again. MP3 encoder?
Lame ain't an MP3 encoder?
I don't follow.
Oh, okay. You don't get it. It's a programmer joke. Lame is a MP3 encoder, whose recursive acronym is lame ain't an MP3 encoder. because software people like memes.
Oh, wait. And I have a feeling this is probably
Lame armor. Okay, lame is a type of armor. A solid piece of sheet metal used as a component of a larger section of plate armor. Cool.
Is this Booster Gold?
Which one? Oh yeah.
That's Booster Gold?
Pretty sure that's Booster Gold. I mean...
Yeah, I think it is.
It's too golden to not be Booster... Yeah, that's Booster Gold. Yep. It's the same eye. It's the same blondness. It's that same cheeky green that you really want to punch the face in. But, yeah, it's Booster Gold.
Okay. All right. So, basically a superhero looks like Booster Gold walks up to the other superheroes that are surveying the situation. Says, "Whoa, Nelly! What hell happened here?"
Oh my gosh. Oh. He sounds like something I imagined him to sound like. God damn it.
By the way, my name's Argonaut. You'll be hearing a lot more about me. I'm a new superhero to these whereabouts, and Argonaut. And you'll find that I'm the best thing around. So, any of y'all need some real help? What's that?
Is this the fabric you were talking about? This kind of lame?
I'm sorry, I need to page down. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool. So, wait, I thought your name was Gold Leme.
Let me type in gold lame fabric. Lame. It's got an accent over the E.
Yeah, no, I get it. I thought you said Gold Lame was the guy who was like looking at
that's the I wanted to make sure his outfit had some gold in it. He likes himself.
Wait, I'm confused. Is the person's name not Gold Lame?
Correct. It is not. I just wanted to find. I wanted to find a superhero picture that looked like he had gold lame in the outfit. So.
Oh, so his name isn't Gold Lame.
Correct.
Okay, so what's his name?
His name is Argonaut.
Oh, Argonaut, like the
is it
guy who killed the Minotaur.
Argonaut or Orgonaut? I'm having difficulty.
Argonaut, like in the
No, we
Greek
don't
mythology.
know. We don't
Correct.
know. That's why I'm asking. Which one?
It is it's Argonaut spelled like the Greek mythology.
I wrote down two options. Like, is this the first one?
Oh, sorry. First one.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Okay. Argonaut.
And by the way, Theseus was the one who killed the Minotaur, not the Argonaut.
Argonauts are just Argonaut. Literally means sailor. That's literally what the word means.
I think it means sailor on the Argo. Their ship was called the Argo.
I now need to look it up.
But you'll be seeing a lot more of me. I'm one of the best superheroes about.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you need me, here's my card.
Why does he sound like the thing? Why does he sound like Elvis?
Because I wanted him to sound like Elvis.
Okay.
I wanted an arrogant superhero, and I figured Elvis would be a good person. Let's face it, he also sounds like Johnny Bravo.
Mhm.
Well, that's just because Johnny Bravo sounds like Elvis. Anyway,
Yep.
wait. So, who is he talking to?
He's talking to some other superheroes that are surveying the damage.
Okay. Okay. Some superheroes are surveying the wall outside the prison. Where did Jerry escape from? Cool. Argonaut
And
comes and gives them his card. Cool.
And that's where we'll cut.
Okay. That's a weird scene, but cool.
It's a way to
Do stuff.
presage a new character entering. If it were to be a superhero in masks or whatever, it would probably be a star.
It's so weird how, like, I wonder if this is how other, like, GMs of masks do that, give all NPCs a playbook. I just cannot think in that manner. Like, my brain does not operate in that. If you're an NPC, you automatically do not have playbooks. So you cannot have. So I cannot think in terms of playbooks if you're an NPC. So I wonder if other GMs do like you, that give and Janine, that give NPCs a playbook, or are they like me and that cannot think of like PC and NPC strict distinction?
It depends on the circumstance. I think a lot of times in as you make your different characters or whatever, to me, Star jumps out as for the thing for him because it's a glory hound. That's what I picture Stars being.
Yeah, no,
for the most part.
No, I get it. It's just that if I create a character like this, I will just write down they're a glory hound. My brain would never make the connection with a playbook. Because they're an NPC, they automatically cannot have playbooks in my head. So my brain just does not make the connection at all.
See, and for me, it doesn't. Not all of my NPCs would have playbooks. Now, Medea would, because Medea actually I had.
Honestly, so far, none of your NPCs doesn't not have playbooks. Which means to say every one of your playbooks have like. Because they're villains. Like any heroic characters you create, you give them a playbook. I've seen this. Except maybe Dynamite. Okay, except maybe Dynamite.
Yeah, and those. Well, okay, I was going to say the Spice Girls, but they were actually villains. But yeah, I mean, basically, basically a lot of my what?
God damn it!
If Janine did something, it's always worth looking at. You know.
Hey, should I stop recording or something? I don't know.
Yeah, we can stop recording.
Cool.